za chini ya kapeti nimepata habari umetolewa posta Ndio maana unitaki umepara kibosira kinakupa mapesa za chini ya kapeti.
Is my English or my English is my next mother.
Ati za chini ya kapeti nimepata habari umetolewa pesa. Unitaki umepara kibosira kinakupa mapesa
Is this my right? This is yours. Now, we cannot be sitting here and waiting for. Are you not listening me? Eh? How is my microphone?
Your mic is very nice
and
very okay. First of all, I want to thank everybody who have been watching this channel. As we make this channel grow, we want to thank everybody who has been taking a hand on it and being part of us as we continue with this big journey of introducing this channel to the community. And of course, our
why are you? I think my microphone has a problem, Yeah? It has a charge. My microphone has charge?
Yes, and of course a big one.
Where's the problem? Where's the problem?
The problem is now over.
It's okay.
Yes.
I was telling you, it's not advisable when you start a live session and then you don't continue with your live session because you will be talking to us.
Yes.
Yeah. You have your mobile.
So what I was saying is that I'm thanking this community and the Fiber KATWITWI fraternity for continuing watching us at Thai Assembly.
Thai Assembly? No.
And Thai Assembly.
Yeah, they have not been tired.
So I want to thank them. I want to congratulate them. Because whatever will come good from this channel, they also be part of it.
And they are also partners.
They are also going to join.
And they are also beneficiaries.
Yes.
Therefore, guys, we thank you. We acknowledge your presence.
Yes,
thank you for supporting us.
Yes,
this journey
would
it be a very good journey without you guys, without your presence.
Yes.
We acknowledge your presence.
Yeah.
And it's very advisable when you write on comment section who you are, where you are watching us
so
from.
That we can mention
and today, we have a lot of gifts. We'll be issuing gifts to you guys. Those who have been watching us. We have gifts. We'll be gifting everybody who is writing there in our comment section that they are watching us and where they are watching us from.
And I want to say congratulations to those who are going to receive this gift as number one, as the first people to be gifted in this channel.
Yes.
I want also to recommend those who have not been commenting in this channel to also comment.
Yeah.
Because today we're going to bring you a lot that is
a lot of topics, a lot of entertainment, a lot of enjoyment.
So my friend.
Now, I want to go to a topic direct. And I know my microphones is here,
Yes,
my viewers and listeners are listening me.
Yeah, they are listening to you. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. When did you start dating? By the way, how old were you?
Of course, I was young and
Okay, now in our time when we were young, we used to have to meet. Actually, we used to meet in our grandparents' home.
Yes, and that is where people could know that this
each
person
other
is from my family. We are related like this and this and this.
This is my cousin.
Yes.
This is my uncle.
Yes, sir.
This is my aunt.
Yes, sir.
Now, by the way, slogan on today's social media platform that if we never met in our
grandma's
grandparents' house, you are not my cousin.
You are not, we are not related.
Related. Now, how would you think about that?
For me,
Mhm.
I acknowledge and I support that statement.
Mhm.
You know why?
Mhm.
How can how can, I can, okay. You know, when I was growing up, we had so many people
Mhm.
coming to our grandmother from our family, and also those who were not from our family. If they were not from our family, then they were family friends. So if family friends could have time for us to come and be with our grandparents, what about those who are really related or they are coming from our family? Why are they not coming? So what is the reason why I support this? If I never met you in my grandma's house, why then I called you my aunt? Why are we related? I think we are not related. Yes.
But maybe they were busy doing something. Or, like for instance, there are some people who work outside the country. Maybe they were busy either in towns, in big towns, working. Either way, maybe they were working and they used to send money to you so that your grandparents or your aunts and your uncle and your parents would cook something and you would eat. You
Yes.
never know. Why would you judge?
You know how old am I? You?
Let me assume that you are, let's say, 28 years of age.
28 years of age. You know how many times I've visited my grandmother
How
and
many?
my grandfather as well?
Uh-huh. How many times?
You know how many?
Let me assume that it's around 3 times.
You are mad.
Uh-huh.
For 28 years, I've
28 years.
visited my grandparents for 3 times.
How many?
It is unaccountable.
Then, okay, let me ask
So
you.
it means that how then that those people have grown to 28 years and I have never met them. And then I'm introduced right now that this is your cousin, this is your grandmother, this is your auntie, this is your uncle. Yet I've never met them since I was young, and now I'm 28. Why were they? Why didn't I know them
Okay,
earlier then?
maybe you were
Even
working.
if
I've told you, you are the one who sent money to you.
yes,
Where did the food you were eating during that time? Where did that food come from?
that is not a problem. I don't have a problem with the food.
Maybe you used to eat that money.
If they never, why do we have to call out? Oh, you don't understand. I think you don't know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. That
You don't know.
I mean, there is okay. In fact, I know this slogan.
Yes,
I've been watching that slogan,
yes,
and people are saying if we never met at any given time in my grandmother's house, then we are not related.
yes,
But we should also get this, and we should get this point here
yes.
that people might be there. People might
Uh,
might be there,
yes.
and they might not. They might decide that am I at this ceremony, or why am I going to this meeting?
Yes.
Bluetooth
Let me be
connected.
here. Then let me be here. Then later on, I will attend that meeting. You
Later
cannot
on,
judge those people.
is the year later on 28 years?
Yeah, but maybe they were not interested. How would you judge someone who is not interested in
And why are we family?
someone who? Because you have decided now
Why
that
are we
maybe
family?
I need you. Have decided now that I've
Bluetooth
sat down and
disconnected.
I've seen the importance of family. Then I decided to come and gather together with you. Why would you send me away? You're sending away your blood.
Mimi kitu nataka kusema ni kwamba kama hatukupatana kwa shosho nikiwa mdogo, nimekuwa 20 years, 8 years. Why are you telling me that we are related? We are not related. Nimekuwa 28 years. Who do you understand what I am condemning?
So let me ask you.
I'm condemning the fact that parents are introducing their children to people, to strangers, for too late, telling them that this is your aunt, this is your cousin. Why? What for? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand. But now, either way, the reason as to why parents are introducing you other relatives that you even don't know, is simply because they want you to know them so that you can greet them when you fight them or you can even acknowledge. I don't see any reason as to why people should not let people meet when you
I have a question. Have you ever been in this kind of a situation?
like.
Having somebody you didn't know for 28 years, then you are introduced abruptly that this is
Yeah,
your uncle, this is your aunt.
yeah.
How did you take it? Was she in jail?
No, he was here. Actually,
Very
working.
free, but
Really,
did not find time to come and know people.
they never. In fact, they never.
And you see that, okay,
Now, let's assume that it was not. But what
what we
we leave
do
them.
is cutting ties. We are not related.
So if they had any problem, let me ask you now another question. Okay, so you want to tell me this is your brother. You have
Yes.
a relative here,
Yeah.
and you also have a stranger here.
Yes.
And your relative has a problem, and the stranger here has a problem.
Yeah.
Would you go to help your relative or the stranger?
Which kind of a stranger?
For instance, someone you've never known. Like, for instance, let's say a relative is here, and a relative that
I've
you have
been
never seen.
introduced to today.
Yeah, you have never seen.
So it is two strangers.
Two strangers coming.
Why
but
am
you
I
are told.
helping two strangers? Okay, if
Okay,
I'm
listen,
helping,
listen. But you are told this stranger is your relative, and now you have the original stranger. Whom would you help?
I help the one who need help more than the other.
All of them need help.
Not help that one who you are calling my
Relative.
because he is my relative. I benefited from nothing. I benefited from nothing from them.
So, okay, would you tell me that you can recognize the presence of relative that helped you?
Oh, why should you die? Why should I not recognize their presence? Why are we relatives? Why are we relatives if we cannot help each other?
But I know there are some relatives who have never helped each other. Actually,
But at least
there
I
is
know
a
that.
saying I see in social media saying
Yeah.
that if they are fake relatives, they come from other side. You don't help. And I think that is so. Assume that relative. Okay. For instance, me personally, I have a relative, and I was introduced to that relative. Actually, one of my uncle. I was introduced to him when my grandmother died.
Yes.
And I was told this is your uncle, and
Yes.
he's from Nanyuki town. And you know
Yes.
Nanyuki is in Kenya. We had a lot of meetings since I was a kid. I have never seen him.
Yes.
And either way, what would I do? And I think the reason as to why they introduced us
Yes.
to these people
Yeah.
for just to just know them,
Yeah.
not for them to help.
Now, let's go here. Why do you think that this is happening? Do you think in hiyo kitambo ungepata wasee wenye ni familia na hawajuani?
I think this is happening because one thing, those people, okay, that togetherness is not seen today like it was seen there before.
Yes.
Because people are busy working, and some of people have gone, they are far away from towns, they are there working, so they are very busy. Some of them, they have fixed schedules that when they are working, even getting permissions from their line of duty
for 28 years.
becomes difficult.
For 28
Yeah,
years
for
to go and visit their grandparents.
Yeah, for a period of 28 years, they have never been given permission. And either if they are given permission, they live in their house relaxing, or they visit their relatives who are close, not far. Even transport today has become very expensive. Yeah. And I know you've observed that during COVID time, people even used not to visit each other, and we were comfortable with phone calls. Yeah.
So you support the fact that you didn't know anybody since you were young, and now you are introduced to him or her at 28 years old. This is your uncle, this is your guy. You don't have a problem with that.
I don't see any problem with that.
But I see a problem in your head.
I have no problem. I mean, if people thought that for 28 years
Mm.
they are not of any help to us, and we've grown, we are adults,
Uh-huh.
and we are grown, we are adults. Listen, if adults can sit there for a period of 28 years and they've never seen any importance of uh, introducing themselves to you,
Yes.
then you should be comfortable with that. Okay, moreover, when you are introduced to your relative, you just know them, you just know that they are your relative, you leave it.
Me, I don't buy that. If let me repeat the slogan. If I never met you in my grandma's house, we are not related.
So does that mean that you cannot help that person?
Okay, you know you are funny. Help me. Help how?
Let's say, okay, assume you've been introduced to a person, you are
Yes.
told that this is your uncle,
Then
and
you have.
then, or okay, and you see him all of a sudden, then he disappears. Then you see an advert
Yes.
in the newspaper.
Yes.
Let us not call it an advert, but advertisement
Yes.
that someone called so and so needs blood group O negative, and you have blood group O negative. Then when you check the image of the person and when you look very closely, you see that that is one of your uncle that you are introduced to him recently.
I will help.
Would you help
I will help as a human being.
as a
And
as a normal human being?
Yes, because even if it was not my uncle or
Mhm.
anybody who we are, and I have the capability of helping them.
Mhm.
Also donating blood. You know that blood that you said
Mhm.
it is rare to find. So if I have that kind of a blood group, I will help just like a human being, a normal human being, not because he is my uncle or whatever,
Mhm.
but just like any other person in this idea.
Mhm.
So I don't think that will apply there.
Mhm.
That he is my uncle, that's why I'm helping.
Mhm.
Yes.
Then you would
Now,
help.
give an example like this. I have an opportunity of being in a great office,
Mhm.
and then somebody comes
Mhm.
who I don't know,
Mhm.
who need help. I
Mhm.
mean, maybe I'm doing what we call, I'm offering a job.
Mhm.
The uncle come,
Mhm.
and the other person come.
Mhm.
I will never prefer the uncle
Mhm.
as long as this other guy is here and need help,
Mhm.
because the uncle is we are related. The
Mhm.
uncle I never knew.
Mhm.
I cannot.
Mhm.
I'll give the chance to the other person. I will not consider that person because we are related.
Mhm.
Where was he? Where was he for 28 years?
Mhm.
Where was he?
Okay, now, do you think the major reasons as to why we gather as families is because we need to help each other? Is that the major reason?
It is the most important reason.
Uh, Let me also ask you this. Can you guarantee us, me and our viewers here,
Yes.
that all people who used to attend that meeting used to help you or used to help each other?
You know the presence.
Mhm.
The presence means a lot.
Mm.
Just the presence, being there,
Mhm.
it means a lot.
But how does it mean a lot?
We are doing something, somebody has died in our family,
Mhm.
and they came,
Mhm.
they are there. You feel a sense of belonging. You
Mhm.
see, because they
Mhm.
are there.
Mhm.
The one who is not there, you will just develop hate.
Mhm.
But those who came, even if they don't have money, or any other material they can offer, their presence is enough.
Mhm.
And that's how I will recognize them as my family.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you want to tell me, because I know that there are some neighbors who came or who decided to come when you had a problem.
Yes.
And why are you not recognizing them as one of your relatives? One. And another thing, I know that there are some neighbors who never came, and
Yes.
I know there are some neighbors that you were never friends with.
Yes.
So why are you not holding grudge
With
when
the,
those relatives came to you and introduced them as your as your sorry, let's say neighbors came,
neighbors,
introduced you as neighbors, and
neighbors,
they never attended
neighbors
your
are not
ceremony.
neighbors are not introduced.
See?
They just appear as neighbors,
But I know they are neighbors.
and neighbors are not good.
Uh-huh.
They are not meant to be good neighbors.
Mhm.
They are good neighbors and also bad neighbors.
Mhm.
So you can't tell me that I should feel something when they don't attend a function in my family.
Mhm.
Bad neighbors will not,
Mhm.
but good neighbors will.
Mhm.
And that's how I put them even in front. That is who never
Mhm.
attended any family function.
Mhm.
You understand?
Mhm.
They are more important than those family you are saying about.
Mhm.
28 years.
Mhm. Okay, let me ask you. Let's say, like for today,
Yes.
you were never introduced to a relative.
Eh,
Then all of a sudden, the relative comes with reason as to why he never attended one, and he also comes with
I will
listen.
accept
Can
one.
you listen to me? Okay, he comes with reason, and then
Yes.
he clarifies that from that day he'll be attending the meeting. Also, he comes with a lot of gifts, most likely money. Would you accept that relative and as part of the relative?
I will accept with some conditions.
Mhm.
Which kind of excuses that he gave or she
Maybe he
gave?
was outside the country working.
I will accept only one
Mhm.
or two.
Mhm.
He was dead,
Mhm. He was dead.
or she was dead,
Mhm.
or she was in jail.
Mhm.
The other ones,
Or even hospitalized.
oh, yes, or even hospitalized.
Mhm.
The other one,
Mhm.
or taken to captive.
Mhm.
But the others,
Mhm.
that somewhere that he was or
Mhm.
she was,
Mhm.
is somewhere that he could not,
Mhm.
he could not take himself out.
Mhm.
For example, like that in jail,
Mhm.
I understand that maybe these years will come
Mhm.
or he will come.
Mhm.
But financial problem for 28 years.
Mhm. There are people who pass through around.
And why don't they think that this struggle I'm going through it is because I don't care about my parents or my family?
What if
Why
they
don't they
caught?
go home and
What?
ask for blessings first before hustling a lot, waiting for God?
What if they called or said money? And you are
They
told that they said money and called you.
those are better than those one who never. What we are doing
Mm.
for 28 years. You are calling for 28 years. It means you have the capability of coming and visit people for 28 years.
Mhm.
For 28 years. That is a very long time.
Mhm.
That somebody had never
Mhm.
visited, where the family meets.
Mhm.
And the heart of the family is
Mhm.
the grandmother,
Mhm.
the grandparents.
Mhm.
If you never visited those people,
Mhm.
it means that you are not you are not part of that family.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So you have decided to judge your relatives that never attended your grandmother home,
And I'm confidently judging them.
and you are very confidently judging them. Let me ask you. I know that there are some relatives in your area who have married outside
Eh,
because that is obvious,
eh,
and some others are being married, so they are coming with their husbands.
eh,
Others are coming with their wife in
children's.
that meeting.
Eh,
In that meeting, and you know, when someone comes with a husband or a wife, it means they are outsiders. They never they hadn't
eh,
they were learned from your
that
family.
family.
How would you accept them? Yet you have decided not to accept your relatives that were there but never introduced themselves to you.
Do you know? I want you to put here clear.
Mhm.
Does this person who have come with the family, the son and daughter, and children and parent
Mhm.
and the wife,
Mhm.
or or husband and children,
Mhm.
has has he taken any position in that family? Has he been coming attending those family occasions or occasions?
Mhm.
Has he?
let's say, for example, I'm KATWITWI and I have a wife because I'm married. And let's say I have a brother. Let's assume you're my brother.
Yes.
When I come, because I've been attending all the meetings, you will accept my wife,
Yes.
even if I'm not there,
Yes.
because I've been visiting. Is it
Yes.
true?
Very
How
true.
would you accept my wife that you don't know, yet your uncle who never visited your home for 28 years?
Do you know that that wife is more important even than some family members who have been even visiting? Do you understand why?
Why?
Do you imagine you visiting a place where you are not born?
Mhm.
You were not born there, but you have visited there even without the person who brought you there,
Mhm.
who made you have a sense of belonging in that
Mhm.
place.
Mhm.
You are going alone.
Mhm.
And a wife, why do you have? You are mad. You are mad.
I think
Why do you have a problem with
me,
that kind of a person?
you know,
A
me, I
person
think,
who
okay, I don't have a problem with anybody.
even he's just joined the family through a very very clean way.
Mhm.
Being married. Why do you have a problem with that?
I
That
think I
kind of
don't
a
have
person?
a problem with that. But the fact is, if you can accept uh, those guys who've married from outside and those who've been married from outside, then it's also good to accept your relative that you were never seen or you were never together in your grandmother's house. I think what was the main reason as to why do people come together? What was the main reason as to why you would go to into your grandmother's house? It's because you come together, you eat, you drink, and there
You
is
know each
you know
other.
each other. And if maybe there is an issue, you resolve that issue. And also, it's important because when you even go there outside, as adults, because you are growing up,
My friend
you will not
Fiber.
marry each other.
My
That is
friend,
the only reason.
my friend Katwitwi, I think today I got you on a wrong position. You cannot
Why?
support this. It is wrong. You cannot support this
Okay,
motion.
are you a Christian?
You cannot support. I'm supporting that motion. You are not. You cannot oppose this motion. That if we never met in our grandmother's house earlier then, as we were children, as I grow up for 28 years, we are not related. That one cannot be opposed.
I think
Simply because.
let me
Simply because.
Mhm.
How do you recognize somebody who you don't need somebody that kind of a person help as for 28 years?
Let me ask you, if you have a problem and that problem needs help, would you consider the one helping you? Yeah? Or would you consider the fact that your problem has been solved? You consider the fact that your problem has been solved. You don't even want to care who helps you. For instance, are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
Do you know the Bible?
Yes, I know.
There is in the book of New Testament
Yeah.
a story of not a prodigal son, a good Samaritan. You know that someone in the Bible was beaten and was left to die.
Yeah.
But those people who knew the person never helped. Yeah,
Yes.
never helped that person. But someone from outside called the good Samaritan came, took this person to hospital, then into a hotel, and he cleared the bills.
For me, I
Okay,
put that
and
one like this. The one who are passing are these family members who
that
I never knew.
Mm.
Yeah? But the one who is helping is that friend, the family friend who I didn't know.
What I want to tell
Who
you,
I know,
you see,
but he helped.
you see this good Samaritan.
Yeah.
This good Samaritan is your relative that you have never seen and you have never known. Those two people who are passing by are relatives that attended every ceremony. In fact, they cooked. They gave you food. Okay, for instance, let me give you a scenario. A friend of mine told me that he had a very good uncle, and the uncle would visit them regularly when they were kids. And because the uncle is very rich, he would come with gifts, he would come with books, he would come with some kind of money, and he would even somehow clear the school fees. You know what the uncle used to tell them? You should not worry. I am in a bigger town and I'm working in a very big company. Therefore, when you will stop planning or when you will graduate,
If
I will immediately employ you in my company. You know what the uncle did?
If
He never employed them. In fact, he never cared. After a certain period of time, he never cared. And these people were adult. They needed help.
who
He went
told
to
you?
neighbors to help them.
Who told
Why
you?
would you have such kind of an uncle?
Who told you that if the neighbor the family member you didn't know for 28 years is a good family member?
Okay.
Who told you that he will come to help or she will come to help? Who told you that?
know, let me assure you. If you
Somebody
have ever
who-
seen someone disappearing,
See,
then he comes all of a
I
sudden.
gave you time.
Uh-huh.
If somebody didn't have time for you for 28 years, 28, how do you expect that person to be a good person?
Okay, I think if you can see someone for a period of 28 years, he went there outside to gather goodies and to gather effort, to gather help. You see, when he comes immediately, he comes with a lot of help.
For 28 years.
That person can help you from 28
No,
years. You see
no,
now from 29
no,
years,
for
he's
20
the one to help you.
for
He might be your
28
destiny connector. Yeah, for 28
for
years.
28 years.
Yeah, for 28.
Yeah. You know, this is where you're going wrong. This is where you're going wrong. You are going wrong. This person has not been visiting you since you were young. See, till now you are 28 years because he is a good person.
Yeah, he's a good person.
This must be a very toxic person.
How? But how would you judge someone? Either way, whether he's toxic or not, by the way of look, does it mean that when someone from your relative disappears,
if that person has not been in the situations I mentioned earlier, and never came to visit, even if he is your uncle, then the person we are talking about to visit is his or her parents. So now, if somebody have never visited her parent or his parent for 28 years, that must be a bad person. That is not a good person.
That person might come with a huge help.
But have we been hearing from her or him?
I mean, why would you hear from him? Maybe he decided for the time being for a period of 28 years, from the first 28th year, I never had anything. I never had money. I was busy working. And since now I've gathered something, let me go into my, is it called matrimony home? Let me go into my matrimony home with this kind of help. Let me give
He's an uncle.
Yeah. He's an uncle.
He's an grown man and decided to move away out of the family, away from his parents first. So his parents is like how many years old?
Let's assume they are 7.
Then he goes for 28 years.
Yeah, he has never visited.
70 plus 28.
Yeah, 70 plus 20.
Yes.
You don't add 28 from 70. He came on 28th year. Let's assume that uncle is around 50 years.
I'm talking about the parents. He left.
He left the parent. Let's assume he left the parent when he was 28, 20.
When the parents were.
The parent, an adult. Obviously, he left the town when he left home when he was an adult. Therefore, he was like, let's say,
like the parents should be like how many years?
Let's say he left when he was 28 years, 25 years.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the parents are like, let's say 70 years.
70 plus 28.
That is 90. 80.
So he thinks that after 28 years of
neglecting,
he will find his parents. That person does not care.
But he found them. The fact is that he found them.
How many people are surpassing 70 nowadays? How many?
You're just we are even assuming.
So that guy does not care. Even if his parent dies, she does not care.
Okay, let me assume you.
So that person should
should
not be recognized.
So would you reject someone who want to offer you help simply because they never cared?
I will. What is his intention or her intention today?
They have changed.
He never had that intention earlier.
Those people change.
That must be a witch.
People learn and people change.
That must be a witch.
People learn, people change.
That must be a witch.
So you will never think that.
I will never. I will never.
I think
if the person had the capability of helping, why did she find that hard, that difficulty of coming to visit his or her parent? Why?
Maybe he had nothing. And I'm telling you, maybe
now he won a jackpot at 28.
Yeah,
And
maybe
wants
he
now
then
come
all
back.
in these 28 years he was planning to do something big. I think
Okay,
why would you go
let's leave
to your
this.
mother with a quarter kg of sugar?
We are arguing too much for no reason.
Oh,
Let's
let me,
just go
okay,
to this.
as a normal human being, let me
Yes.
ask you this simple question. As a normal human being, you have a son who have been regularly visiting you with a quarter kg of sugar, and you also have a son, and he came with a transist full of sugar, and he has never visited. Would you reject that son of yours with a transist simply because he never visited?
The person who
And
never
remember, this is
cared
your
about
blood.
my well-being, the person who have always been there for me,
Mm.
and he came with a transit full of sugar,
Mhm.
but I don't have a problem of sugar. I have been took care of for all those 28 years by somebody
Mhm.
bringing me sugar daily, every time. But this guy now came with a transit full of sugar, meaning that
As an apology.
my only problem is sugar.
Mhm.
As a parent, I don't need to see my son carrying so many gifts so that I can appreciate that son,
Mhm.
that son.
Mhm.
I just want the presence of my children. I just want to see my child how he is okay. I just want him to come and look after me,
Mhm.
check on me, and then say bye.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that parents care about.
Mhm.
Haven't you ever had a parent calling? For me, my mother tells me, why
Mhm.
don't you just come and visit? Don't just bother of bringing anything. Just
Mhm.
come and see me,
Mhm.
and I want to see you, my son.
Mhm.
Material thing is not that important, my friend. What is important is that, what do we call it? That,
That togetherness,
yes,
bond, that bond.
that bond between, no, not that kukutana ana kwa ana.
Mhm.
It brings a certain feeling that a parent is very proud of.
Mhm.
That's why I mean, if visiting ana kwa ana is so, if somebody have not been visited, person does not care about his or her feeling, does not care about even others,
Mhm.
and even is a very selfish person. Yes.
Okay, so I want to tell you, social media can change people. Guys, social media is changing a lot of people. And even if some few individuals in social media might decide to be too personal, do you know they have their personal problem? And they bring that personal problem to us, we viewers and listeners. And we will watch their content and judge. In fact, we also judge our relatives and our friends and our spouses out of what is done at that recent time in social media. I think I would say this: if someone was your relative, he later on decide to show himself, accept that person and move on. Why are you too personal? Why would you hold grudges even to people that you don't know?
For that reason, I want you to outline some of the reason that are making families to go, wanatengana sana siku hizi, familia hazikutani. Kwa nini kuna sitofahamu katika familia, watu wanakosana hivi na hapa na pale? Why do you think is the reason?
Um, I think people have lacked the importance of togetherness. That is one.